You wanted the best. You've got the best podcast. The hottest podcast in the world. The Chris Voss Show, the preeminent podcast with guests so smart you may experience serious brain bleed. The CEOs, authors, thought leaders, visionaries, and motivators. Get ready. Strap yourself in. Keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the vehicle at all times, because you're about to go on a monster education roller coaster with your brain. Now, here's your host, Chris Voss.
All right, folks. So in our coverage of South by Southwest that's ongoing, we've been doing interviews of some of the different products and services that are showcasing themselves at South by Southwest 2023. Today, we're talking with headoffice.space. We're going to be talking with the co-founder and CHO, Iago Zapletal. Do I have that pronounced correctly,
Yes.
Iago? Okay, great.
Correct.
Welcome to the show. And tell us about your company and what you guys are doing there at South by Southwest.
First, thank you so much for having me here, Chris. So, to give a short briefing about our company, we started doing our project, our metaverse project back then, like 1 year ago, when we saw that most of the companies were becoming remote only or maybe hybrid, and people were missing some of the features that we have when we gather presential, So you miss like having colleagues helping you working on a task. You miss that how talk that you have, the coffee break that you can have, maybe even good ideas from there. And we are now trapped in Zoom, Meet, those platforms that look all the same. You stay like only seeing each other's face. It's not immersive at all. It's pretty the same. So if you are discussing marketing, you are in the same room. If you are discussing financial, you're in the same room. So it doesn't change. And our brain doesn't deal too much, don't deal with that good. So we try to make in a way that the metaverse have all those functions that we are used to have on daily basis, like spreadsheets, Google presentations, Slack, and we made it an integration with our platform so you can use it from inside. So our metaverse is fully connected and fully, compatible with daily use platforms.
There you go. And so this is pretty interesting. So basically you made it so I can basically have a virtual office to hang out in. Is that a good description?
Yes, exactly. So if you are on a marketing team, you can build like your room in the way that your style guide follows. So you can have also your KPIs all around. You can have your 3D models. If you are a product company, you can upload your 3D models to test and to see and discuss with your team. So we don't need to only share your screen to have like a presentation going on virtually. You can be really in there and really immersed on the meeting that you have,
That's really cool. And you can integrate all sorts of different, applications. I'm seeing like, stuff with Google, YouTube. I'm seeing Microsoft Excel and different products like that. So you can use those tools there.
Yes, most of the Web2 tools are totally integrated with our platform, and it's from inside, so you can work on the 3D environment using those apps. So you can have like on your wall a presentation showing what you need. You can have your chat with your, you can use Slack to chat with your team, and also you can have more and more integrations. Right now we are doing some integrations with ChatGPT, so you can use it to summarize some meetings that you have, or to summarize like some briefings you have with your client. And yeah, I think that's the cool part of our metaverse, that we push the platform to the limit. And I will let you know how we did that. But we made it in a way that is you don't need to download, and you have all these cool features inside.
There you go. And so you're currently in, I think, private beta. Is that correct?
Yes, we are in private beta, and we plan to launch on June
Mm-hmm.
for general admission.
There you go. And so, what are you guys doing at South by Southwest in promoting yourselves? Are you trying to entice investors or entice companies or people to work with you?
Cool. So we've been around for a year and a half doing all those testings with private companies, like I mentioned. We had LinkedIn, Microsoft, Dentsu testing with us and being our clients.
Mm-hmm.
So they have these places, these spaces over there. So they are already using, and now we already feel that we are ready to launch. So we got here invited to South by because we are running for innovation award. Our
Mm-hmm.
CEO did a talk today talking about metaverse with cool guys from Napster, Niantic, and also we are running for the pitch competition. So our main idea here is to spread the word, because
Mm-hmm.
right now we didn't did any publicity around our product because
Mm-hmm.
we were testing and getting everything ready. So
Mm-hmm.
this is why we are here, and also to do some partnerships, get to know what is happening on this area.
There you go. And so you've already been working with some companies, Dentsu, I think that's pronounced, Microsoft,
Yes.
LinkedIn, Ecosia.
Ecosia Forest, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ecosia is a web browser search from Microsoft. They're
Mm-hmm.
super cool. They have a feature that every search that you do there, they plant a tree for you.
Mm-hmm.
So we have their forest there representing every tree they plant
Oh
for
wow.
each user. Yeah, it's super cool place. And yeah, so also we have, like you mentioned, Microsoft and LinkedIn doing cool stuff. LinkedIn will promote some talks inside the
Mm-hmm.
metaverse with their teammates.
Mm-hmm.
So they really believe in us, and we are doing cool things together. I
Mm-hmm.
hope in June we are able to share with the rest of the world all those things.
Well, this is a great application for the metaverse. A lot of
Yes,
people have been just creating party spaces, and sometimes it works out, and sometimes it doesn't. But this is more for the office, and we've had a lot of authors on the show that have talked about remote work and its future, and it's not going away. In fact, it may just get
no,
bigger. And
it's
it
that.
doesn't look like people are going back to the office, but they need a way to, like you say, interact with their things and kind of almost have a human experience because Zoom
Yes.
calls are really impersonal. I mean,
Yes,
I
they are
think they are.
totally invasive, right?
Yeah.
You stay like looking to each other, and
Yeah.
you know that it's not like that on real life. You have the space to look around, to distract yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
And this is a cool point because we know that Gen Z are totally used to those kind of platforms
Hmm.
together with their friends on that type of platforms. And we know also that our brain doesn't differentiate a lot the virtual experience from the presential experience.
Hmm.
And this way we manage to build culture and the sense of belonging, because when I also in our company, we are totally fully remote. I have some coworkers that we never met each other, but we feel like that we are friends for a long time because we are doing it within our platform.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I like this idea too because sometimes on Zoom calls you see and hear things you don't want to see and hear. Like
Yes.
I don't want to know that you're wearing a shirt with no shorts if you accidentally get up, or I don't want to know that you're in your pajamas on the Zoom call. And
That
so
your
at least with
dog is
this,
running around, right?
the dogs, kids are running in the room. So at least you can have like a professional looking avatar, I guess, in the metaverse,
Yes.
and people don't know you're sitting there in your underwear, I suppose.
Yeah. And you're able to express yourself better when
Oh
you
yeah.
have an avatar there. We didn't took out the video function. We do have the video function, but it's not the main function. The video stays like up in the screen. It's not like the main thing that you're looking at. It's just to feel that you're talking to someone, and then you focus on the 3D experience. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
definitely. Head office space, your brand, your destination. I like the concept here because this really gives a feasible business sort of application that I can really put my
Totally.
head around with the metaverse. You're just not looking to get a party going. There's nothing wrong with the party things, but you just kind of like, why do I want to go to that? And with this, you can interact with your people more. You can interact with your coworkers. We kind of need that social sort of networking thing, but Zoom is just so. It can be really hard to and I hear a lot of complaints
to
of
bond,
people
right? You don't bond with the person.
Yeah, you don't really bond.
You just close when you finish the meeting. You just close it, and it's okay, right?
Definitely.
And on our platform, you finish your meeting, you can walk around and keep talking to your friends, jump into another room real quick, and talk privately. So we did it in a way that you are only one link away from the meeting, so you don't need to download anything. You don't need to have expensive hardware, neither the VR headset. You only need to send the person that you are inviting a link. He will click on it. It will just open in the browser and will be right there, just as in Zoom, but with the full immersive experience over there.
That's awesome, man. This is awesome.
That's
Anything more we need to touch on or tease out on the product before we go?
Sorry?
Anything more we need to touch on or tease on before you go?
No, I think we did cover it all, right?
There you go.
If you guys please, you guys are welcome to visit our website, book tours. We are having more and more companies inside to grow the community. We are doing that for a year already, and we have like cool people around. So see you guys in space.
There you go. See you guys in space. And you guys are selected as a finalist for the South by Southwest Innovation Award and Pitch Competition. That's pretty darn awesome. There you go.
That's pretty awesome, right? We are fingers crossed that we won the Innovation Award and the pitch competition as well. It will be amazing. We'll discover today and tomorrow the both results. So I hope we celebrate today.
There you go. We'll keep our fingers crossed for you. Give us your .com or your .space one more time so people know where to find you on the interwebs.
Exactly. So you just need to search HOS.space or headoffice.space. You will just follow into our website. You can leave your contact there and be on the line for the opening, right?
There you go. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Chris. It was great talking to you.
There you go. Thanks for tuning in to my audience. Be sure to see us at goodreads.com/Chris Voss, youtube.com/Chris Voss, linkedin.com/Chris Voss, and all those places on the internet. Thanks for tuning in. Be good to each other. Stay safe, and we'll see you guys next time.